Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we proudly present to you the 64-time Internet Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg White Ambassador, the Badass Ebony Emissary, the New Age Outlaws! Yeah, that was good. That felt good. That was fun. All right, I'm standing behind it. That was good. Anyways. Yeah, so we are at another Atheism is Unstoppable video where me and my partner here, we're taking on the corporations. We're taking on Sprite. So without further ado, AIU, let's get into it.
The American dream. Starting out with a black and white photo. Starting out with visibly apparent irrelevance. A guy in 2020 bitching about something from 1940. Good shit.
Is this even a real photo? I gotta ask, because, you know, they can't stage these things, and the, it feels more like, particularly, that there's no way like the American way. Well, it's highest standard of living. There's no way like the American way. Yeah, time of the Big Papa. But either ways, like, you can recreate these types of things. Like, this feels like a Fallout propaganda, more than something that may have been real, in particular with, like, you know, a quote-unquote breadline. But once again, you know, you get some people together and you can recreate that as well. So, yeah, I mean, these corporations, man, I mean, obey your thirst, right?
And this is suggesting that we could not find a picture of white people in a welfare line. They know that's not true. This is a little bit of nuance that they just don't care about. They've flattened all white people to being successful, totally happy dudes just driving a car. And by the way, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? So if you look at this, they instinctively go, there's something wrong here. Look, there's white people in a car and that looks good. That's the American dream. It's a high standard of living. And look at these black.
Well, I really think that in many ways, not to defend a corporation or anything else like that, but it might just be like, you know, the first line for Jordans. It may not be a welfare line. It may not be a bread line. It may not be, you know, it might be a Jordan line. I mean, let's be real.
They're poor. So whose fault is that? The white people in the car? It's their fault that these people are poor? I mean, pause. Just before we go to the systemic system of structural institutions that are all racist and are oppressing these people, which is all bullshit, can we just think about the possibility that these people have something to do with their own lives? But please continue. I want to...
Well, that's the thing. In 2020, yeah, like, yeah, up until like the 60s, yeah. But back in the time period that they're going for, like, there was it wasn't as cut and dry as it is at this point.
Meld this into the present moment. These people have mastered time travel. The American dream. Oh, there it is. Smash cut. Okay, so it's like Quantum Leap. How long did that take?
You know, one of the saddest things about, you know, kids these days is they'll never really know what it was watching my man, is his name, Richard Simmons, on his shirt, like, who'd come out with the jazzercise thing and come on, work it out, guys. Like, yo, it was bananas back in the day.
He would just sort of wiggle his nose and then transport through time, yeah? So now we're in present day.
I did that.
But it's the same. Because something.
It wasn't made for everybody. You forgot about one very important detail. Black America.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut you off before you even get into it, AIU, because let's be real, like, golly, the white ambassador, you guys are really good about breaking it down, man. Y'all truly are. Because descendants, like, the struggle of a descendant and the struggle of somebody who got here 10 minutes ago are two completely different things. And a lot of the, you know, a lot of the policies that was put forward back in the 60s as the Civil Rights Act was signed directly played a role in that. So to sit here and be like, oh yeah, well, you know, when we were building when America was being built, black people were forgotten. Yeah, descendants, bro, our descendants are like blood, sweat, and tears. They're the ones that really did build this place. And it's great that everybody can come through and, you know, actually be able to make something for themselves. It's fantastic. But to sit here and use that history, corporation, Sprite, you're full of shit. Like, you really are.
Don't forget about you. You're a part of America. The American dream is not the white American dream. You've just subdivided that. So you don't include yourself in America because what? You're kind of a half-assed black nationalist. At bare minimum, you're a tribal racist. Yeah, you don't give a fuck about America or the American dream. You care about you, your people, which is an arbitrary thing that you've decided. You could include your people to be America. You don't. So you're a black person, whatever. Okay, fine. Do your own thing.
But that's the thing, Devin, that you're like not particularly getting, and it's the exact same thing that I was pointing at before. When you have all these people who immigrate here from other places, and then they just like slap the term Black America, it's like, bro, like you just got here. You're actually doing exceedingly well, and it's based off of the portion of history that honestly, like, leave it there. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm butthurt. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Leave it there. Because we got problems this instant right now.
But you are just trying to now commandeer the conversation to focus on yourself. That's it. And by the way, this is Sprite. This isn't Black Sprite. This is Sprite.
You forgot about one very important detail.
Yeah, the same Sprite that gave, LeBron James millions, Drake millions, Obey Your Thirst, like Image is Everything. What is that? Like, yeah, it's like Image is Everything. They had a really terrible campaign before that was basically was like, yeah, don't worry about integrity. Just worry about the image. Don't worry about what's inside. Don't worry about functionality. Just worry about the fashion. And so Sprite, like the Sprite has done the whole quote unquote hip hop thing for a very, very long time.
Black America.
Now look at that over there on the right. All cops are bastards. That sounds smart. Way to antagonize the cops, you goddamn idiots. This is like the flunky in school, the dude who's stupid, he's illiterate, he's dyslexic, he doesn't do well on tests, he's stupid. And you know what his beef is in life? Teachers, man. Those teachers, dog, they're fucking me up, man. They give me tests and shit and grading me and whatever, homework. I hate that shit. All teachers are bastards. Nah, you're just a fucking shit student and you're dumb as shit. That's what's up. That's what all cops are bastards is. Stop committing crimes. The only people that are against cops are criminals. Jesus effing Christ.
I agree 100% fully. You know, like real talk, like particularly if you're from here, you like really anywhere in the world, they all have law enforcement. We know exactly what it is, what the deal is, or at least you should know. And if you don't, well, man, you need to like revisit your childhood, I guess.
Oh, see, now it gets confusing though, because you're using the like black and white, but it is in the current day. So let's go back. Slow down, editor. Slow down. See, this image here, that's from right now. But it's in black and white. Oh, but she has an afro. So it's a throwback. End police brutality, Black Lives Matter. I see you, I hear you, I stand with you. Retarded. Are those Antifa flags? This whole thing is a front.
Yeah. Antifa and BLM are the exact same thing. I've been saying this for like a while now, and it's just like, now people are just getting around to realizing that. But yeah, since Ferguson, the same forces that have, played with Antifa are the exact same ones that are pushing BLM. That's why Portland is going through all the nonsense that it's going through, and we were seeing a lot of the wild BS taking place across the country. Because if it's not, it was just a matter of rebranding.
This whole thing is an absolute facade, a mirage. Police brutality is no one's problem. Are you people that fucking demented that you're gonna make up problems? You're gonna make them up and ignore elephants in the room? Not just one, there's a herd. And by the way, another problem with elephants is that black people are killing them for their frigging tusks. That's right. What's the most valuable thing on an elephant? The white part. Do the math.
Okay, that's pretty hilarious. But that's exactly why this channel and I do what I do, because yeah, it's important to acknowledge that elephant in the room when nobody else is willing to, and point to how these things are completely illogical. And Sprite being the marketing geniuses that they are, that's all this is. It's just a marketing campaign.
I am not black, but I see you. Oh god, here's some cuck. Look at this shit. Is that dude tatted with an arm sleeve? Or is that a chick? Okay, that's an Asian chick. I am not black, but I hear you. I am not black, but I stand with you. What the hell is that? Who cares?
coffee. I mean, I'm saying in yellow America. Well, man, something in my throat.
Why? Why? What is the point of all of this? Who gives a shit? Enough is enough. I mean, seriously, someone has to stand up for themselves, for their own community, for a principle. Can I get one principle here that is worthy of being a principle? Respect existence or expect resistance? Oh, the rhyming's devastating. How does one respect existence? Living in peace and harmony? Uh-oh, this is going down a rabbit hole. I don't think you want to join me on this rabbit hole because it ends up with dead rabbits being shot by black people and you being silent on them. They're the ones not respecting existence, their own or anyone else's. Get a clue.
Well, you know what, Devin? I'll take that clue. And here's the deal. When it comes to criminality and it comes to, crime just in general, hey, black, white, green, blue, or purple. Cut it out, all right? Don't harm other people. But, we can only control ourselves in what we do as individuals, So, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. Sprite sitting there doing their thing and, pushing this feminist grievance studies marketing onto the world. Shout out to AIU for, pointing it out and, giving me content. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. And we'll get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring link in the description and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, man. I mean, it's these corporations that continue to, push it's the marketing arms of these corporations, which are, basically they're going to the female executives because we got all the, oh, well, you got to have women in power. And like, oh yeah, so female is the future and all this other nonsense. And they're sitting there green lighting these types of campaigns, which honestly only look to stoke the fires of of racial animosity, and it's bullshit. It really is. Because you're not trying to sell soda. Just sell the damn soda. All right? Sprite's delicious. I actually like it. But when you pull stuff like this, cut it out. Jesus. Just go back to, we expect companies and corporations, that's why you're a company and corporation, for profit. That's fantastic. To pretend, to lie, to bullshit. Oh yeah, we really care so much about, black lives and all this other thing. Yeah, the only thing you should be caring about is your bottom line. All right, that's it. So let me know if you disagree and you feel as if these companies should have some kind of stand on strong values and stuff like that, knowing that they're full of shit. Then let me know in the comments. All right, guys? And until the next one.